Hello budgeters, my name is Brandy and you're watching From Debt to Dreams. On this channel we are paying off over $400,000 worth of debt, but don't you fret, more than half of that is my mortgage. On this video we go through our expenses for every week. This month has felt really weird for a couple of reasons. One, my pay cycles have made it so that my May month is extremely long. Two, we were approved for a debt consolidation loan, and so I have been slowly paying off my debts. And so that looks funny. And then also, because we had a little bit of extra money, we decided it was a good idea for my husband to just get moving forward on his, renewing his counseling licenses so that he can continue to do his job. And that money has gone really quickly. And then today we got an email saying that his malpractice insurance is due. So just when I thought we were going to finally start getting ahead, we don't get to, but that's okay. That's the way life is, right? So it just seems like this time every year, well, this time over the past couple of years have been that way for us, but we're going to keep our head up. We're going to keep moving. We're going to keep doing what we're doing. So here's what we've got going on. My husband had to attend an overnight training last week. And when he went to that training, he got himself some Hardee's for dinner that night. Our Spotify account, forgot the words, my brain is failing me. Our Spotify subscription came out for $12.80. I get allergy shots every week and I pay a $5 copay for that. And I let them, they let me, like I don't have to pay the $5 every week. So I had $30 in that. I had $30 that I had to pay for those copays. And right up here, I put $36 from my health envelope back into the bank to pay for that because I didn't know I was going to be paying it when I went there. And so I didn't have my money with me. Now, every time I go to the ENT, I'm going to make sure I have at least $10 with me to pay that. Let's see what else we got going on here. Okay, I've never had to use all of the pages for expense tracking, so I'm like getting really nervous. So up here is still cash, and down here is our debit card. So, or our, not debit card, but our bank. Where is my grocery? There it is. So we did some grocery shopping. We went to Costco. We did some at Lowe's, which we call the fancy place, and then we had Walmart. For my kids' graduation from kindergarten, we went to Chick-fil-A for lunch that day. And I ended up back here somewhere. I ended up putting that $45 that I pulled out for a takeout envelope. I decided that's just not going to work for us right now. And so I put that money back into the bank account. My husband, Jason, believes he has ADHD and it's been completely undiagnosed. And so he talked to his doctor about it. They're sending him to this place and we had to pay a deposit for that. So that's what this is right here. Normally he would have just kind of dealt with it, but it's affecting his memory and it's affecting his job and it's affecting his, like, everything. So we're just going to get that checked out. Here is our exterminator, our quarterly exterminator. And then this is two things. This is me completely paying off the personal loan that I had at my bank. And then this is me paying off the interest that was left over when I paid off the Costco credit card that we had. So there's that part of things. Oh, I should have kept those out. It's okay. Actually, I'm like freaking out a little bit. Okay. We have some money left over. from all of our grocery shopping. Not a lot, but some. Here is my change. It's gonna go right in here. That's almost filled up. I'm so excited. And we have $2. One is a B buck, so I'm gonna put that in mine, and one is an E, and so we don't have to save for E's. But my youngest son, is starting to lose his teeth, and so I need some money for the tooth fairy. So I'm going to pull both of these out as, well, I'm going to have one be already like marked as a kid's, and one is going to be marked for me. So let's put that here. So savings for me, and kids for Josh in case he loses a tooth. Let's put my B-Buck in my envelope and color in half of a shoe. Each of these shoes on this tracker is worth $2. I can't remember how many shoes I have on here. I made this on Canva. It's really easy. Okay. So there's that. And then what I'm going to do with this $1 for the kids, in case he has, in case he loses another tooth, which he will over the next couple of days, I'm going to put this in a different jar so he doesn't really see it. But that's where we're at right now. Let me just highlight that for the kids. I'm going to write Josh tooth. He's not here right now. He was at the pool with his grandpa. And then savings is this other $1. So yay. All right, that's it for today. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Happy Tuesday, fellow budgeters. I thought I was filming, but I wasn't. So here's what happened. You're gonna hear my children in the background. They're getting ready to go to the pool. I probably should have waited 5 minutes to film this, but I just want to get done. Here is my husband doing something at Circle K. I don't know what he bought. Here we went to the Dollar Tree and rewarded our children with some treats because they did really, really good deep cleaning their bathroom. Here is some groceries that we bought at Walmart. Here's a purchase we made for my youngest son on Nintendo, and then here's one we made for our oldest son on Nintendo. These are going to be switching. Things are going to be changing. This is the last time my husband went out to eat when he went on that overnight work trip. And then this last one is a car purchase, well, paying for our car repair, which was over $2,000. And I'm going to end this now because my children are crazy. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
We're not crazy, you're crazy.
No. Happy Friday, fellow budgeters. It's finally the end of our May pay period. And today's payday, so then we're starting our June pay cycles and, all the things. So it's been a pretty crazy week at work. I was not able to log on or to film yesterday, but that's okay because nothing really happened in our checking account. A lot of it's happening here today. So let's go into this. Right here, we have a deposit of $30 because my mom gives us money when she buys things from Costco. She can't be the one to pay for it because that's how Costco works. It has to be the member. So she Venmos me the money. And then this is earned income that I was going to put in June. But my son wanted his birthday present early, which is totally fine. So I put it in to this pay cycle for May. Which is May's gonna be funny anyway, but it's all right. So we also had a Circle K purchase. So looks like my husband filled up the Rogue. I filled up the van. Here is the purchase for my son's birthday present. He wanted an oversized beanbag chair. So I got him a 5-foot beanbag chair from this company called Big Joe's. It's very comfortable. We just received it yesterday. which was so fast because I ordered it on the 3rd, came out of my account on the 4th, and then we received it yesterday on the 5th. So crazy. Here is Piedmont. That's our gas bill for the month. And then here is our mortgage. Now for this May pay cycle, the only thing we're missing now, oh, I didn't write the mortgage in there, is Focus Internet. And so I'm just moving that over when I do my budget with me, which I haven't done yet. I just moved it over here to this current pay cycle because I don't think that we're going to be charged internet until Monday. So there is that. All right, my friends, I hope you have a lovely week. There will not be an expense video next Friday because we are going to be out of town. And while I will be keeping up with our budget and I will be writing the expenses because we will be out of town, I'm not taking my filming stuff with me. I will have a cash stuffing video coming up on Tuesday, and there will be a debt binder video or a play and pay video on Thursday. Other than that, no video on Friday. And then we'll go back to our regularly scheduled programming the week after. All right, my friends, I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I will see you in my cash stuffing video on Tuesday. Bye.